Let's do a message for Sagittarius or Sagittarius cross-watcher. I just feel extremely connected to you right now. I don't know why. I've been thinking about Sagittarius since yesterday. Or whoever this is for. Whoever's drawn to watch this video, I feel like we're all zodiac signs and we're none of them. So before we came in through this existence and we were stamped with all of our identities and our fingerprints and our family and our name and our blood types and this and that, and we just were. We didn't have a zodiac sign. We didn't have a birth time, you know? So aside from in this physical state, we are none of those things. But it doesn't hurt to identify with them either if you want to. So you could be anyone watching this. But again, I've been feeling extremely connected to Sagittarius. Like, I keep hearing Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. I'm like, so we'll skip ahead and I'll put this over here on this side of things. Let's see what we get. Somebody's needing a message and they're, I guess, more prone to click on a Sagittarius message. So that's what we're doing here. I want to say something about it's in the feet or it's in the legs, whoever that's for. So we have a card of generosity, of reciprocity, of giving and receiving. I often see this card, I do, I don't know, it's just me, but when I see this card, I also see a card of favoritism in a way, because over here he's like, you've had enough, and over here he's like, here, you can have some more. Do y'all ever get that? Maybe that's just me. Every time I see this, I'm like, how come one gets more than the other? That's relevant. That's part of it. One more than the other. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? It's a card of providing. It looks like somebody is, they feel a lot better when they focus on whatever this is, because it provides more for them. It gives them more. Like, let's say, I'm trying to think of an example. Someone is, well, this is kind of a terrible example, but I don't know, it's the first thing coming to me. Let's say there's, well, no, let's talk about workouts. I was thinking of books, but let's talk about workouts. Let's say there's a workout where you use your own body weight. I forget what that's called. There's a word for that. You know, you just work out with your own body weight as your resistance, and then you're working out with a machine. Somebody here may prefer working out with their own body weight because maybe they hate gyms, and so when they go to the gym, they got to deal with people and whatever, and maybe they can't have a home gym or anything like that. So they like to stay home though and work out and use their own body weight as resistance, like doing crunches, lunges at home, you know, holding bags of flour and rice, just as an example, because they get more gains, they receive more benefit from it in a lot of ways. It's, you know, they're in the comfort of their own home. If they got to go poop real fast, they can go run to the bathroom. Nobody's staring at them, trying to hit on them, you know? So it's like preferring this. This is someone who could be kind of like, I'm going to leave this behind, you know. Oh my God, I just heard something earlier. I think Eccles said it. In fact, I wrote it down. As you grow, that's growth, baby. As you grow, so shall your understanding. As you grow, so shall your understanding. So somebody has, they're growing here. And they're receiving more growth and expansion from whatever they've been focused on, or whoever, I guess. And their understanding is changing, and what it's leading them to right now is, I want to kind of leave whatever this is behind, because this is more fulfilling for me over here. It just is. It's not something I think is more fulfilling. Oh, the grass is greener. No, like it actually is. I'm actually learning more here in this area. I'm developing more here. This is somebody who's leaving something behind because they've reached a peak. I mean, they've, it's time to grow, and they receive more, something that's more growth, more expansion, more fulfillment from, what is it, like the world is your oyster? He's holding the world. I enjoy this more. But sometimes when we do that, change our direction, our path shifts like a train on the tracks. It can make other people around us who got very comfortable with things kind of feel some type of way, put up their walls, feel a little bit like, oh, here we go again, because maybe a lot of people don't like change. A lot of people don't like growth. It's uncomfortable. We are creatures of habit, even with each other. And so we get stuck in these ways, and we don't like the change, and we don't, and we really don't like it when we get comfortable with people in our life and they do it as well. We just don't sometimes, because that means that even though they're changing, it doesn't mean we're ready for it. Change. Somebody here is absolutely changing, and this would be like a baby, a wee babe, drinking from the same teat forever, right? Like, I breastfed both my daughters. You don't keep the baby on the same breast. Once the milk is dry, or they've drank it all, then you switch to the other breast and you breastfeed. You don't keep them on the same breast till it fills back up. Well, it's like, this would be like someone staying on the same breast, but it's not producing, it's not giving any milk, it's not satisfying the hunger, and therefore the baby needs to be switched over to the other side. This is someone going to the other side of things, something like that. And that can be difficult for other people, like Tough Titty said, the kitty when the milk ran dry type thing. It's exactly that's what's going on here, and it's difficult for somebody to bear, to handle, and they may feel like, now that doesn't mean that something has to change between two people. For most of you, I think it will, but it doesn't have to mean that. It could just mean that someone feels maybe upset or jealous, or kind of like, why are you wanting to do that, or something. Very resistant. There is a person here that's extremely resistant to another person's evolution in some way, or something they're changing up, something they want to do, the place they want to go, and they're resistant because it creates change for them, and they don't like that. Why does whoever this is feel resistant to this you. Well, a lot of times it's because they just don't understand it. They don't understand it themselves. But again, as you grow, so shall your understanding. They are choosing not to grow. I think this has to do with personal growth. And that's just resistance in and of itself. It's like a tug of war. You got one person over here doing all this growing and really just like, otherwise this is someone who's stagnating. They're just drinking off of a dry tit. Like, I need more. I can't, I've hit a wall. I can't grow anymore here. I need something else. I need to get out of here. I need to take up something else. I need to learn something else. I need to receive something else. And I think that's somebody being honest with themselves. But then, you know, you can have other people or a specific person that may feel some type of way about that, because it's like, well, but how comfortable is it, this person, with the way things are? This one. How comfortable is this person with the way things have been? Very comfortable and very resistant. Whoever this is has extremely anxious energy, very emotional energy, stresses a lot, worries a lot, overthinks things too much instead of just kind of flows. Whereas I feel like whoever this is, which is just shown up as you, is welcomes change, welcomes growth, and flows more. Basically, if we want to sum up this message just for right now, and then we'll go to the second part, is somebody is resistant to another person's, to what another person is receiving. Let's say this is a situation where it's a love situation. I'm getting something different than that, but let's just use this as an example, because most people will come to tarot for love a lot. You know, there could be someone who may have feelings for a person, but they can tell this person is, or maybe this person is, like the other one, is receiving something from another. Maybe it's compliments, maybe it's support in some way, admiration. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it can make this person feel very uncomfortable and be like possessive even. Feel a little bit possessive, like now I need to guard what's mine, I need to gatekeep what's mine, you know, because this person that I want or I care about is like, how dare they receive something else? Like, what if that means that they leave me behind and they don't want me anymore, or something like that? A lot of fear. There's a lot of fear coming from a person here, whereas the other individual is like, it's almost what's the word? It's almost a no-brainer for me to do this, because I want more. I want more. Yeah, so let's leave this here for now, and then we'll do the second part. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.